odds market,
I'm Dave Best. Session. This is Theo Goodman.
all the tools to be among that few that win.
I'm Stuart from Tipster HQ.
My name's Jay Paglia.
Taking the best price in the market.
Hey guys, Javier.
Some call it gambling. Here to bring you the best political betting tips.
It's the booming industry of professional gaming.
Odds Market, Sports Bet Daily.
Bankroll management over at Oddsmarket. Oddsmarket.com.
We are Oddsmarket.
Watch us.
Moving over to across the pond, NCAAB. We're entering into the Sweet 16, which starts on Thursday. 16 teams trying to vie for a place for the playoffs. So interesting to see what bets. I have had a sneaky peek as Jay from the Sports Keg. He's going to come on and give a couple of his tips. Hello, Jay. How's it going? Love the set.
Hey, Natalie, what's going on?
Yeah, all good, all good. I'm ready to talk some basketball, I have to say. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. The tournament's going well.
Mm-hmm.
And this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday, we get through the Sweet 16 and the Elite 8.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, it's on to the Final Four. So it's been profitable so far.
That is great. I know a lot of people actually. Obviously, I work with Jimmy the Bag. He's doing well as well, and obviously he knew that I was going to be talking with you, and I picked his brain for a few questions. And actually, I have quite a few. He sort of was like reeling them out. Obviously, Duke is a tournament favorite, and they had a scare against UCF. Many are saying that obviously this scare, I think they win by just 1 point, that this should help them advance and win the trophy. Are they your favorites right now?
No. As a matter of fact, I bet a future on the field against Duke at minus 140 the other day. It's hard to win a national championship when you don't have anybody that can knock down a shot. They literally have one legitimate shooter in the starting five, and that's Cam Reddish. And for all the hype about Zion Williamson and RJ Barrett, they can't make shots. I mean, literally, Central Florida advances if a ball went around the rim like twice with 1 second left on the clock. Duke should not even be in the tournament right now. They were outplayed, and I think there are legitimately 6 teams that can win the national championship, and I think they're going to get beat by one of them.
Wow. And so one of the questions obviously is, has Zion Williams lived up to his billing as the next big superstar? So I'm guessing you are not a Zion Williams fan.
Well, I mean, he's raw. I think that once he gets into the NBA, he'll work on his game, and he could be really good. But he's got a lot of work to do. So I like other players in the draft better than I like him. But he'll probably be the first pick in the draft because of the hype. And he has such a weird body type. He's so powerful and fast for such a big guy. But I just don't think in the tournament the team's going to get it done.
Okay, interesting stuff. Now, there's only one Cinderella team left in the tournament, that obviously being 12th seed Oregon Ducks. Do they stand a chance against number 1 seed Virginia Cavaliers?
No, I don't think so. I was really down on the Pac-12 this year. I thought it was one of the worst conferences. It was the worst conference out of all the Power 5 teams. They got 3 bids in this tournament: Arizona State, Oregon, and Washington. Arizona State didn't deserve to be in the tournament. And the only reason why Oregon even made the tournament is because they had an incredible last month of the season. They haven't lost a game since February 23rd. Mm-hmm. But I just think that, first of all, they're playing the number 1 defense in the nation and the second best offensive efficiency out of 350 teams. It's a tall ask, and I think that Virginia gets it done and ends Oregon's try anyway.
Yeah. Now we've got Michigan and Michigan State are both 2 seeds alive in this tournament. Which do you think is the best chance to make a run in the championship?
Probably Michigan State. Michigan's young. Their best players are freshmen. I think between Cassius Winston, Langford, and Nick Ward for Michigan State, they have the pieces to make a deep run. They have a championship pedigree. Their coach has won multiple national titles. I think that Michigan State is going to have a hard time getting through LSU. As a matter of fact, I like LSU plus the points in that game. I think Michigan probably wins the game, but it's so hard to pick somebody to win this tournament because there are literally 6 teams that could win it all.
Yeah.
So I think Michigan State probably gets further in the tournament than Michigan does. I think Michigan loses against Texas Tech in this round. So.
Yeah, okay. And I noticed as well in your article, it's called March Madness by the Numbers, Sweet 16 Best Bets, for those who want to go check it out on Odds Market. I will also put in the clip, I'll put the link to Jay's article as well. Now, you've got 2 favorite matches, bets that you've got your eye on. For the Sweet 16, one of them being Michigan State versus LSU. Do you want us to take us through your play for that?
Yeah, Michigan State, they will play in their 7th Sweet 16 game in the last 10 years. They've made it under Tom Izzo. They've been a perennial power in the tournament the last 20 years, and it's no different. I mean, this season they were the dominant team in the Big Ten. They won both the regular season championship, they won the conference tournament championship, and their opponent LSU, they've been strong this year. You know, Tremont Waters and Naz Reid, they led Louisiana State to their first SEC regular season conference championship in a decade. Can they keep the momentum going? Yeah, I mean, let me start off by saying I think Michigan State, they're a really solid squad. Anytime you beat an in-state rival 3 times in 1 year, that's a top 10 team in the country, Michigan. You know, that's impressive. I think both teams are fully capable of winning the game on Friday. Michigan State probably has the experience edge. But I think at the end of the day, see, the problem with LSU is their coach has been suspended indefinitely for a pay-to-play scandal. There was an investigation going on, and he was illegally wiretapped. And LSU, I thought they were dead in the water after that, but they seemed to really rally around the team. And I think they cover the game. I think 3 possessions in a college basketball game is a lot. I think that I would hold off, though, because Michigan State is such a public side that I think the line probably goes up, and you might be able to get more than 6 points. Right now, the line is 6 points. I think if you monitor the line, you may be able to get a better line. But I think Michigan State wins the game, but I think LSU covers.
Okay, yeah, and I've got here LSU +6, but you think that that's going to go up closer to the game?
I do, because Michigan State has done so well in past tournaments, and the public, you know, sees a team go deep in a tournament, 7 out of the last 10 years, and they tend to back that team than the team that just won their conference for the first time in a decade. So right. I do think there's a chance the line goes up.
Interesting. Okay, so basically hold off, wait for the line movement, and then hit the play button. So Louisiana State University +6. And then finally as well, not Michigan State, what's the next one? Tennessee versus Purdue is the other one that you're looking at on Thursday. What's your play here?
I don't understand this line at all. You know, Purdue beat the defending national championship Villanova in the last round, but it really wasn't the team that won the national championship. They lost 4 players to the NBA draft last year, and Purdue, the line was 4 in the game. Purdue beats them by 26. They looked really impressive. It was their 2nd consecutive cover in the tournament, but I still don't think they get the job done. Now, Tennessee have struggled in this tournament. They didn't cover against Colgate in the first round, and they were up huge against Iowa. They let Iowa back in the game the last round, and the game went to overtime. Again, they win by 6. They don't cover the game. Now, when I first saw the line, I thought the line was way off. It opened at a pick. I thought the line should have been more like 3.5 or 4. The line is up to 1.5 now, so you missed the best of the number, unfortunately. But, you know, often in times, people think it's a what have you done for me lately type of sport. But, you know, I think most of the time you look at a team's full body of work throughout the year, and normally they end up regressing back to the mean. And I think that should happen in this game. Purdue is incredibly reliable on the scoring of Carson Edwards. He scores more points than the next 2 players on the team combined. And I just think between Jordan Bone, Jordan Bowden, Lamonte Turner, I think they will shut Carson Edwards down. They'll have to rely on Ryan Klein's 3-point shooting. And I think Grant Williams and Admiral Schofield will be able to lock him down. And I don't think Klein will be able to get into a rhythm. So I think at the end of the day, Tennessee's a top 20 team offensively. Mm-hmm. And I think that they get the job done down the stretch. It might be close in the first half, but college basketball is a tale of 2 halves. And I think down the stretch, Tennessee shuts them down and gets it done.
Awesome stuff. Now, obviously, if you want more information as well on Jay's bets there, head on over to oddsmarket.com. Basketball page there brings it up. If not, I will put the link in the description box of the clip. Now, of course, you have a nightly podcast. It's a video as well. You do videos each night. Where can we find you?
Yeah, we are the Sports Keg. It's like 6 guys, and we're on. We have a YouTube channel called the Sports Keg YouTube channel. We have a show, a live betting show every night for like 4 hours called the Kegcast, and in 6 weeks we're up 76 units live betting. Wow. So we've absolutely destroyed the last 6 weeks since we started this show. It's been a lot of fun, and normally it's like around 7 p.m. On the YouTube channel. This weekend we'll be on all day and night because of the tournament. And yeah, that's it. Sports Keg YouTube channel.
Fantastic stuff. So we'll be watching you in playing during the tournament, during the matches, and for those we can follow along and place the bets with you, and hopefully share some of that profit with you. What amazing result.
Thank you, Nat.
Awesome stuff. Listen, absolute pleasure, Jay. We'll speak to you soon. When is your next article out for Odds Market for your next set of bets that we can look forward to?
Well, I wrote an article this morning, so that should be up there today. Then after the Friday night games are over, I will write an article Friday night for the Sunday games.
Fantastic stuff. So there we go. Jay from Sports Keg, give him a follow. Absolutely wonderful talking to you. And we will speak soon. Hopefully maybe get you on Friday, Saturday at some point to talk some more plays. But best of luck, and I'll see you soon.
You got it. Thanks, Nat.